LeBron James drama continues. Welcome into the Lakers Report by Chat Sports. Jeffrey Cooperstein here with you guys. And over the July 4th holiday, LeBron was stirring up some potential controversy surrounding his future with the Los Angeles Lakers. Obviously, it's July 4th weekend and everyone likes to go home. Where is LeBron's home? Well, that would be in Cleveland, Ohio, where he was spotted at the Cleveland Cavaliers practice facility getting a workout in. If you think this is a coincidence, I have a beachfront property in Nebraska to go and sell you. Look, everyone knows the situation between LeBron and the Lakers has tension right now. And LeBron going to the Cavs facility and doing a workout simply just isn't by accident. Here's what Brian Windhorst, the most plugged-in LeBron insider, had to say on ESPN Cleveland about it. And he said, LeBron absolutely knows that he will cause a wave with these social media things. On one hand, he's just coming home for the holiday. He's just doing something that he has done numerous times in the past. On the other hand, he is absolutely poking the bear and being passive-aggressive. And by the way, the Lakers are being passive-aggressive back at LeBron. They did not announce his option pickup, so they're both acting in the same way. Now, how is this going to get resolved? And my answer to you, in full honesty, is I don't know. And let's get this out of the way right now. Every single thing LeBron James does is calculated. He thinks about it. His team thinks about it. He considers the possible ramifications of doing literally anything in his day. Make no mistake about it. Him being at the Cleveland Cavaliers practice facility is not by accident. LeBron James didn't just rock up to the Cleveland Cavs facility and was like, hey, can I work out? Of course he's allowed to work out at the Cleveland Cavaliers facility. He's the best Cavalier of all time. It's still his hometown in Cleveland, and they respect him, and they allow him to work out there during the summer. If you think it's a coincidence that he is at another NBA team's facility during the summer, in a summer where he has a lot of tension, think again, because it absolutely is. Now, the question is this. We know LeBron's trying to send a message of some sort. What kind of message is he trying to send? Is this, hey, Los Angeles, go out and trade me right now. I'm done with you. Is this, hey, you guys better get your shit together or I'm going to request a trade? Or is it just him going to work out and say, hey, I'm going to be in shape, ready to go with you guys, even if you don't want me or not? Look, LeBron last season was absolutely fantastic with the Los Angeles Lakers, averaging almost 24 and a half points, 8 boards, 8 assists, over 50% from the field, at 37.5% from three. At 40 years old, LeBron can absolutely play at an extremely high level still. He's still a top 15, 20 player in the league, and he can help the Lakers win this season. And this season, I do believe, is LeBron's last year in Los Angeles. Any way you split it, whether he plays it out, whether there's a buyout negotiated, whether he gets traded, which I think is the least likely of any possibility out there, I do think the 25-26 NBA season will be LeBron's last year in LA. Whether or not it gets cut short or not remains to be seen. But I think on opening night, whoever the Lakers end up playing, he'll be suiting up in the purple and gold. What is the percent chance LeBron James is on the Lakers on opening night in October? Will LeBron be suiting the purple or the gold? Scale it from 0 to 100 down there in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think down below. Look, I'm still going to give it an 85% chance LeBron is on the Lakers, but I think that's a little less than maybe it was a week ago. Like, there's still that 15% chance that I think LeBron could potentially be on another team this year. But at the end of the day, I think it just makes too much sense for both the Lakers and LeBron to just play this year out and then go their separate ways 12 months from now. And I do think that's what's going to end up happening. And of course, if anything does happen with LeBron James, we will have you covered right here because we're your one-stop shop for all things Lakers. Hit that subscribe button right now. It's youtube.com/LakersTV. If the Lakers make a move, we are your place to be. And while you're hitting that subscribe button, go out there and get yourself a Lakers sweatshirt and get ready for the 2025-26 NBA season. When you go to chatsports.com/Lakers sweatshirt, you can get this dope Lakers hoodie right here. That was $65, is now on sale for only $20. So you get it for over 50% off. And you get yourself a Lakers hoodie while supporting the channel as well, because when you use that link, Fanatics will send us a part of the proceeds. So support the channel. Go get yourself a hoodie for the fall and get geared up with your favorite Lakers gear. Shout out to our friends at Fanatics for sponsoring this episode of the Lakers Report. Let's talk a little bit about Jake LaRavia, who signed with the Los Angeles Lakers on a 2-year, $12 million deal in NBA free agency. He, alongside DeAndre Ayton, are the only two external moves that the Lakers have made so far. LaRavia is someone who the numbers aren't going to wow you. They're not going to jump off the page at you. He's played 3 years in the league. He was traded from Memphis to Sacramento last season. Last year, he averaged between Sacramento and Memphis a combined 6.9 points. Very nice. 47.5 field goal percentage. 42.3% from three, though. And in 23-24 with Memphis, and I know Memphis was a struggling team that year because they were dealing with a bunch of stuff regarding John Morant and whatnot. He did average 11 points as well, even though his shooting numbers were a little bit low. Look, I think Jake LaRavia could be a sharpshooter for this team, as you saw shooting almost 40% from three last season, and he'll be getting all the open looks he wants if he's on the floor with Luka Doncic or LeBron James running the show. Those guys know how to penetrate, and they know how to find the open shooter. So if LaRavia can continue what he did last season, I think he'll be a really solid pickup for the Lakers. Now, if you remember, the Lakers split the mid-level exception between LaRavia and DeAndre Ayton. So they have that exception is completely gone. And if you're getting a guy who is making $6 million and gives you 10 points and gives you 15 to 20 minutes a night on 40% from three, I think the Lakers would be pretty happy with their return on investment there. The question is on the other end of the floor. I'm not sure he's going to play any defense for the Lakers. He is 6'8", so you're technically his position out there is to put him at the four, but he's not going to be guarding any fours that have a bunch of athleticism and a bunch of bounce. Like, that's just not his game. I think you can use him in a variety of different lineups just because the Lakers are a very versatile and athletic team. So you can put him out there, stick him in the quarter, and hopefully he'll be able to knock down a couple of threes for you and maybe win you a couple of games. I think that's what you're looking for with LaRavia. I wouldn't call this a problem, but I don't want people to get ahead of themselves because he's just not an upgrade on Dorian Finney-Smith. And I know it ended, unfortunately, between the Lakers and Finney-Smith. There was some tension there between him and the front office, but getting LaRavia back is a decent consolation prize for losing DFS. Now, it's not going to completely replace him because in addition to being a knockdown three-point shooter, Finney-Smith could also guard the opposing team's best player. But I do have LaRavia right now as the Lakers' third best wing behind LeBron and Rui Hachimura. You can debate whether Rui is a 3 or a 4. I have him listed as a 3 at the moment. And then you have Jared Vanderbilt. You have Dalton Knecht. You also have Adu Thiero, who the Lakers drafted 36 overall. But I'm not sure if Thiero is going to play right away. I think he'll get a lot of run with the South Bay Lakers here early in the season with the G League team. He's hurt right now, so he's really not going to play much in the summer league either. So this is kind of where I see the Lakers wing depth chart at right now, so to speak. And I do think that this is clearly an area that the Lakers need the most upgrading, outside of backup point guard especially. But I think they could use someone who's a starting caliber wing who can play 30 minutes a night, who can knock down threes, and who can defend. Look, 3-and-D wings are at a premium right now in the NBA. The Lakers ended up losing one in Dorian Finney-Smith to the Houston Rockets. That's a great get for the Rockets and a big loss for the Lakers. So how can the Lakers offset that? Keep an eye on Andrew Wiggins of the Miami Heat. We know that the Lakers and Heat have been in talks for Wiggins over the past days and weeks, and there was actually a formal offer that was reported that the Lakers rejected and said no to. The offer from the Heat to the Lakers was the Lakers getting Andrew Wiggins for Rui Hachimura, Dalton Knecht, and a first-round pick. Good on Rob Pelinka for rejecting this offer, because if they did, I think it would have been a bad deal for the Los Angeles Lakers. If it were me, I'd be taking Rui out of the deal, and I would put Jared Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent in there to make up the salary. If you give up Vanderbilt, Vincent, Knecht, and a 1, I think now we're talking about a deal for Andrew Wiggins. And we saw what Wiggins could do for Golden State. He helped them win a title. And that, I know that was a few years ago, but if you can get that Andrew Wiggins, you're looking at a true contender in the Los Angeles Lakers. Do you want the Lakers to trade for Andrew Wiggins? If you do, type me down there in the comment section. I got to be honest with you. I think it would be an absolutely awesome trade if Rob Pelinka could pull that off with the Los Angeles Lakers. That will do it for today's show, guys. Appreciate you for tuning in to the Lakers Report by Chat Sports. If the Lakers make a move, we'll have you covered.